Hey, what's up? I've got a story for you about the 65-inch LG OLED G5 that I think you're going to feel deep. If you care about picture and sound the way a photographer cares about light and a composer cares about silence, you owe it to yourself to check the current price and stock before this dips or shifts. Serious screens like this don't behave like regular TVs. You know that moment when you are watching your favorite show, and something in you just clicks, like you realize, yeah, this is the year I stopped pretending my old TV is good enough? That was me when I finally made the jump from a good budget LED to this OLED. The colors weren't just brighter, they felt alive. Faces looked like real people. Dark scenes stopped being a muddy guess. The relief of leaving mediocre behind is almost comic. Suddenly, entertainment stops being background noise and starts being an event. Movies stop flatlining at average. Gaming feels epic. Sports pop with energy you didn't know was missing. It's like you're finally experiencing what the creators actually intended. And let me tell you, once you feel this level of performance, especially the perfect blacks and insane contrast, there's just no going backwards. You don't just see more details, you recognize them. Reflections, textures, shadows, it all feels real. Heads turn at family movie night because for once the screen matches the soundtrack in presence and heft. And speaking of sound, don't skip the mid-CTA, make sure you check the current price again before anything changes. A screen this polished at this price point isn't a guarantee. If you've ever doubted whether smart TV actually means smart, this flips that idea on its head. Built-in voice assistants that actually listen, menus that feel intuitive, and the AI upscaling that takes older content and makes you forget you're watching old content, that's the sort of thoughtful engineering that few products manage. The surprise bonus? You start noticing how your room becomes the place people gather. Friends call dibs on what to watch. Even chill evenings feel elevated. There's a quiet pride in just owning something that changes how your day looks, feels, and sounds. Here's what really stood out to me: every frame feels curated, every scene feels intentional, and watching anything on this feels like you earned it. There's this deep sense of ownership, like you're in the elite group that refuses to settle for washed-out images or tinny audio ever again. Yeah, there are softer downsides. The setup takes a bit of patience if you're aiming for perfect calibration, and once you see dark details this sharp, average just looks, well, average. But at a certain point, you break out of the comparison loop. You already know what you want, and this is it. Every time you think about something less, you come back here. And if you're the person who notices quality, the subtle shift from good to astonishing, delaying this is one of those future regret moments. So don't stall. Look up the latest stock, lock in the best price you can, and make that upgrade today. Once you sit down and really watch, you'll feel the difference instantly, and you'll know you made the call that your future self will thank you for.